Hi, my name is James O'Rear, and I love coffee. Whether it's hot, cold, blended, or drizzled over a scoop of ice cream, coffee is simply delicious. I also love traveling to meet new people and discover new places. Come join me as I set out to find some of the best specialty coffee shops in Southern California. What are you waiting for? Let's get coffee. On the California coast, where sunshine, the beach, and a beautiful view are never far away, there's a good chance you'll find some killer coffee. In the city of Newport, you'll find an exceptional place that houses some of Southern California's best specialty coffee. We're at Kéan Coffee. The owner, Martin, takes absolute pride in his craft and in his passion for coffee. So what are we waiting for? Let's get coffee. Kéan Coffee is uncompromising in their quality and service to their guests. Each step of that coffee process is taken with care and passion. From the pastries offered to pair with your beverage, to the details of their superb roasting, Kéan Coffee deserves the title Must-Stop Coffee Shop. And we couldn't be any more excited to be here. I'm here today with Martin Diedrich from KEAN Coffee Roasters. Thank you so much for having us today.
Sure. Yeah, welcome, James.
So what are we drinking today?
We've got an Ethiopian Kalenzo, which is a washed Ethiopian. Of course, Ethiopia is the motherland of all coffees. That's where coffee started.
Excellent.
And all of the coffees in the world now had, in some way or another, their roots in Ethiopia. And then we also have an Espresso Macchiato.
I'm excited for this one.
That's
this is
different
gorgeous.
than some other unnamed companies' macchiatos, which are usually large, and that's a whole different thing.
I think we kind of know what we're trying to say here. For some of our viewers who may not know what a macchiato is, explain that to them for...
Well, in Italian, macchiato means marked. Okay. And it's an espresso, it's marked with a little bit of steamed milk.
If you're not drinking coffee right now, I'm going to encourage you to pause the video and go grab yourself one. Post an image on Instagram of the coffee you're drinking and hashtag Let's Get Coffee E4 and shout out at James O'Rear and at KEAN Coffee. For those who are visiting KEAN Coffee for the first time, what would they expect to see on your menu?
So we have the traditional Italian espresso drinks with the espresso, macchiatos, cappuccinos, cafe lattes, cafe mochas, and then we have a couple of signature drinks, including a Turkish Latte, which is one that I created. And the idea with that was to incorporate cardamom somehow, because where we get the whole coffee house culture from is the Middle East. It's very commonplace and traditional to put cardamom in your coffee drinks. So I wanted to find a way to incorporate that into a drink people are familiar with. So I incorporated it into a classic latte and added cardamom to it, and thus our Turkish latte. It's not Turkish coffee. People make that mistake. Oh, this is not traditional Turkish coffee. It's not. It's a Turkish latte. So this is one of our signature drinks. And then, of course, we have a few other items. We have wonderful teas. We also have wonderful chocolate drinks. We have mochas. We make our own mocha sauce, ganache, if you will. So for our cafe mochas, our hot chocolates, we have sipping chocolates, really nice, single origin sipping chocolates.
Really?
Yeah, from different growing regions and countries, Venezuela, Peru, Ecuador, and they change out from time to time.
So you guys roast for yourself.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that process.
My family's been involved in coffee roasting for a long time. My dad built his own roaster down on our coffee farm in Guatemala when I was a kid back in the 1960s. My brother builds one of the most renowned coffee roasting machines in the world. He's built over 4,000 coffee roasting machines in the last 36 years. We roast practically every single day. and we roast only what we need on a daily basis. So it's always really optimally fresh.
So what got you started in the whole coffee business?
You know, it's been a way of life in my family for 4 generations, for over 160 years. And in my lifetime alone, I've been involved in every facet of the coffee trade, from growing up on my family's coffee farm, to importing, exporting coffee, to building coffee roasting machinery, to pioneering coffee houses more than 30 years ago. And what I set out to do 11 years ago was not to do more of what I already did. It wasn't going to be about what my past and my accomplishments. It was going to be more about taking it to the next level, taking coffee to the level of a culinary art, taking it into the future.
You have something growing in your front yard that not a lot of people do. Let's talk about that for a second.
Well, they're coffee trees, specifically, to your point. And yeah, I have a small coffee farm at home here in Costa Mesa, where I live in Southern California, Orange County, in an environment where they're not naturally intended to grow. But I know about growing coffee, and so I'm pretty good at it. And I get a small harvest every year, and it's just for personal consumption, really. It's for fun, you know. And it keeps me in touch with the source of this product. That connection is so important.
So what does the future look like for KEAN Coffee?
Well, of course, as you know, I already did the big company stuff, and while it was a great experience in a lot of ways, I never want to do that again. Life's too short for that, and I would much rather stay small and really, really special. But it's really about that community, that common unity that connects people.
Well, it's been great to be part of your community today, Martin. I appreciate you letting us come in and taste your wonderful coffee and hear your excellent story. Can't wait to be back.
Thanks, James. It was fun to have you as my guest.
Well, thank you.
Right?
Well, it's been a great day here at KEAN Coffee, and they partnered with us with some giveaways. So be sure to go on Instagram, post an image of what coffee you're drinking, and hashtag Let's Get Coffee E4 for a chance to win. And as always, I'm looking forward to our next cup of coffee. If you liked the episode, subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all of our social media. For more information about KEAN Coffee, visit them at www.keancoffee.com. To check out our previous episodes, be sure to click on the videos on your screen.